One
Almost
second.
live?
So we are going to be talking about why in the world did we sell our dog? Did we have all of our 4 daughters move out of our house within a month? Why did we take all of her makeup and her clothes, like a huge walk-in closet, and put it into a few bins, take our whole life and put into a bins? And why in the world did we decide to travel the world but canceled it? We canceled traveling around the world for a very particular reason. And we decided on our very first trip that we traveled to, a friend said, just come here where we're at right now.
Yes.
And we fell in love with it for so many different reasons. And we're going to be sharing with you how to create massive leverage, but also have a lifestyle that's could be completely different and unique and crazy, amazing lifestyle. So we decided we sold everything and we're going to travel, but we decided to come to Puerto Rico.
Yes. So the topic is why Puerto
Why
Rico?
in the world
Because there's some
did
good
we
reasons.
and why would you potentially consider it? And partially we're like, we didn't know if we were going to even talk about this, but should we just talk about number one? What's your number one?
Gosh.
Number one reason why because we have 4 daughters that live on the West Coast, like San Diego, California. Why in the world did you say yes? Like, what is the best number one thing that's been the most surprising? Let's talk about your surprising number one most surprising thing about living in Puerto Rico.
Okay, so yes, probably the number one most surprising thing was that because it's an island and because it's super strategic to live here.
Why?
To create wealth, which we'll talk about. You're talking about my most surprising.
Okay, most surprising.
There's a lot of
Good morning, by the way.
A lot of entrepreneurial people who come here to establish residency for a very strategic reason. But because we're on an island and we're in proximity to some people that we've actually known for many years, we've followed them, they're mentors, or we've read their books, like some pretty high level people live here. And all of a sudden we're in the same proximity. So it's like, hey, you want to come over for dinner? You want to come over for wine? You want to go play pickleball? You want to, it's just come over, play poker. So it's really incredible because people that are usually hard to maybe connect with are very easy. They love community here.
Like people that you see online, like the number one podcaster, one of the top 10 podcasters in the entire world lives right there. I'm not going to mention his name, but maybe if like it's not Joe Rogan. No, it's not Joe Rogan. Like business podcast, the number one business long-standing. What up, Pickleball Mama? Pickleball is huge out here, by the way.
Oh my gosh, I'm so addicted to pickleball.
It's not Joe Rogan. So what do you think? Like, who do you think one of the top? Let me see if anybody knows who one of the top business podcasters in the world. He's been having a podcast, I think, for over 10 years. So he's like one of the OGs of coming to Palma del Mar, Puerto Rico, but also
tilt this just a hair.
Which way?
Just that.
There we go. So what do you think? So not Dave Ramsey, not he's business, not Logan Paul. Logan Paul's like new. Logan Paul
back in the day.
Logan Paul lives in another community down the street.
Yes.
But yeah, you hear a lot about Logan Paul when you obviously are out here in Puerto Rico. So I wonder if anybody knows. Yes. Kirsten, I'm looking at his house right now.
Dumas.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. So
yeah, I'll just say
John Lee Dumas comes over. Well, just last week, and it comes over.
His dog was like loose on our street here the other.
Come over for poker tonight.
And yeah, sorry, baby.
Go ahead.
So the proximity. Ed Milet, no, not Ed Milet. Although we were in our first company with Ed Milet. No, it's not Grant Cardone. I actually told Grant on a podcast a few weeks ago that we're moving to Puerto Rico. And I know Florida's got some huge tax benefits, but the thing that's changed our life the most, which was completely unexpected, was what Kim was talking about, is being around some of the, we call them world changers, people that are entrepreneurial, that are movers, that are shakers in either crypto or NFTs or real estate or podcasters or internet marketers or digital marketers or scaling coaching businesses or traditional businesses, all different walks of life of people that are coming here for a lot of very particular reasons that we're all, in a good way, in a very blessed way, we're stuck in golf cart lifestyle where we don't even have a car. Like we got rid of our Tesla, we got rid of all of our cars, and we have a golf cart. We have a 2012 golf cart, and we freaking love it. No car payment, but
let's talk about reason number 2.
All right, you want to move on? So,
Yeah.
let's. Number one is so valuable because, and again, the reason why it's so unexpected is because when we were on our bubble in San Diego, and yes, we had friends that were. When you are around people that are big thinkers, you become more of a big thinker. When you want to grow or expand or create a lifestyle or a freedom, you can create that quicker when someone gives you a perspective, an idea, or you're around people like Shanda, who we came out here to hang out with first, and you're around people for coffee and pickleball and poker and all the different things like brunch or go to church on Sunday. When you're around them, you will become you've heard the statement, but I never knew how true it was. You become who you're around most. All right, number 2. Let's talk about number 2 real quick.
Number 2. So number 2 would definitely be you have the capability to create wealth faster here because you keep more of your money. So we live in California.
We lived in California.
Well, we still do part.
No, we lived in California.
We lived in California, and the taxes are 40%. Here, when you establish residency, it's 4%. 4% taxes, which means you keep more of your money, which means you can roll that into other investments and create wealth faster.
Yep. Oh, you done?
Yeah. Do you want to add to that?
Oh, yeah. So we in California, or if you're scaling a business or scaling your income, you've got to always play the write-off game. You've always got to be, you have to buy real estate, which is not a bad idea, but you're always thinking of how to write off different things. Here, you just scale your business. You don't have to do as many leverage write-offs. You literally get to keep your money so you could reinvest that into either a wealth account, a freedom account, a leverage account, scaling your business, putting it back into your family, being able to see your family. Some people are like, well, you're not in proximity of your family now. But what's crazy is when our family comes out here, they're staying for an entire month and we're with them where like now, it's like we see them on Tuesday nights or Saturdays or, different times, which is amazing. But here they come out here for like a month and we have the ability to, pay for them just with the leverage of the tax benefits of being able to be out here. A lot more quality time. Yeah. Someone said to me, a very successful person, it's like working here in paradise, working here in Puerto Rico is like 1 year is like worth working hard for 3 years. You get so much more leverage. It's like you get up to 2 to 3 years more leverage because of the extra money that you get to keep and compound into either investments, real estate, or your business.
It's huge. I think Shanda said they are going to double their wealth in the next year. What took them 15, 20 years to create, they're going to double it from being here.
Yeah. Good morning, Gina. Good morning, Clara. By the way, where do you live right now? If you could, we're going to look at as many comments as possible and just put in there where do you live throughout the world, and just put the state of where you live.
Yeah, if you're just hopping on.
If you own a business of any kind, put a big B in the comments right now. If you put the state where you live, Houston, I see Israel is in the house. We have Maryland, Minnesota. I see Pickleball Mamas in Maryland. Kirsten's in Minnesota. Clara, yes, we moved. We moved to Puerto Rico, where we're at right now. In fact, here, let me just show people here. It's a little bit hazy today, but there's our view outside every morning. And I'll show you guys Washington. What's HVAC? And I heard there's a hurricane coming through. So we want to talk about the negatives, or should we do that?
Tropical storm.
Maybe we should talk about that another time.
There's always pros and cons. So, of course, when we bring up Puerto Rico, everybody asks us about hurricanes. And so... Yes,
there's hurricanes coming in right as we speak.
There's a tropical storm. And what we're hearing is that, there's plenty of time. If a hurricane is brewing out in the ocean...
Right on, Carol.
They usually know what level, like 1, 2, or 3. And they say if it gets around a 4, then you want to leave the island, and there's plenty of time. Like the weather people are on it, and the communication is on it. And then we have people we've met who stayed here through Maria, and we're definitely fine. So the homes here are made out of concrete.
Yep.
And they have hurricane shutters. And so usually, homes that are built here, and at least in this area, are well built for the weather.
Yep.
So
they're like They're like fortresses.
We'll let you know though, because there is a storm coming. It's not a hurricane level right now.
Yeah, a friend in the
but
neighborhood said, Shanna said, she's like, hey, are you guys going to Costco? There's a Costco in here. Oh wait, yeah. So we're going to load up on some food and water today, just in case. You got time. Miami is born and raised. Oh,
Pickleball
good.
Mama.
Pickleball Mama. Yeah, we're
Love
going
it.
to Miami here soon. And next trip, Miami and then Barbados. So if you're in Miami or you know anybody in Barbados, let us know.
Yes.
So what part, Florida is better than Puerto Rico? Tell us why, Ron. Why do you like Florida, except for the better restaurants, except for more to do maybe? What do you like
Can you
best
see
about
comments?
Florida over Puerto
Oh,
Rico?
you can.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Well,
Utah,
mine's-
we got
mine's not like that.
yeah, it is right here. So what do you like? What do you like Orlando? Oh, Orlando's hot. You know what's crazy is the number one reason why we did not want to move to Puerto Rico was we thought it would be like, no offense, Florida in
Hi,
the summer.
Tracy. Hi, Tamara.
Florida in the summer to me is 100% humidity and it feels like 100%, 100 degrees, even though it's not, right? Here, it's like a literally an ocean breeze where we live. We're up on top of a hill right here. So we have an ocean breeze, and I don't know if you could tell, but we don't even have, like right now, we don't even have the air conditioning on yet. We don't even need the air conditioning most of the time because we're up on a hill, so we don't even need the air. So it is warmer, obviously, than San Diego. But what's crazy is it's not as hot as we thought. So wait, tell us about white or beautiful neighborhood. Thank you so much.
All right. Anything
All right,
else you want
see
to
you
share
later.
about Puerto Rico?
There's a million things we want to share. Thank you so much, Pickleball. Well, tell us your name again, Pickleball. I know I've asked you this before, but good to see you back. So the question of the day is what actually do we do? What do we do for a living? You want to tell them what we do for a living? We do two main primary businesses that we do.
Yeah.
You want to tell them what you do, beautiful?
So I help lead a women's movement of
Like people who go to the bathroom?
um,
I'm just kidding.
of women who are able to work from home and market athleisure and wear cute clothes, share cute clothes, and make a great income from home. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
What do you do?
So, well, first off, she started this 2.5 years ago with 13 women, and those 13 women decided to partner with this movement of being able to share like athleisure, meaning like Lululemon or some of the top tier brands out there. So very similar quality products to some of the top brands that you use, but a little bit better pricing. But it offers women who want to work from home the ability to be able to share it in the United States only. But soon we're about to go throughout the world. So with our new expansion, if you are a woman and you want to learn how that business model works, make sure you DM. You could put in the comments. Actually, some of the comments go away. Put in the comments, but if you want to be really assertive, make sure we see it.
Instagram.
DM on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok.
Or Facebook.
But actually, I would do it to IG. Go to IG, find our link, go to IG. It's Tom and Kim Challen, either one, and I'll make sure that she gets that. If you want to make some extra income, maybe a career move or something like that, and you want to earn more of a residual base of income with people, because women, once they shop, they keep shopping over and over and over.
Yeah. It's a really fun business, and we have a beautiful community. So it's clothes you're already wearing. I guarantee it. The quality you're already wearing, but now you can monetize your wardrobe and have a lot of fun.
Yep. And
make a lot of money if you want to.
Yeah. The other business that we do is we have a coaching system which we show people how to scale residual based income or leverage type income, but do it like take 1 year of your year of results of what you're looking to do in your career or your business and compress that into 12 weeks so you can have more freedom, more leverage, and what we call get back to fun. So if you want to learn about that, put get back to fun in the comments or put a 3 in there or DM me about getting back to fun. Just put getting back to fun if you want to know about that. All right. You got to go?
Yes, I've got to go. I've got to go get ready.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys have a blessed day.
You can keep that going if you want.
That's
Thanks
right.
for tuning in.